Starting a session, I want to discuss with these questions. I want to clarify with these questions. What are the first question? Please tell me. What is an application? And second one is what is in a server? Third one is what is the time to market? And fourth one is what is SDLC? Clear? First, let us clarify this. Then we'll start DevOps. First, let us clarify these all things. Then we'll start DevOps. Yeah, first one. What is an application, please? Anybody help me? Do you have an idea about what is an application? Please? Do you have an idea, please? Can you text me, please? Anybody, please? Yeah, our application is nothing but our website, guys, please. Our application is nothing but our website. Facebook, Flipkart, Book My Show, IRCTC. So these are all things we call as an application. What are the definition of our application? The application is nothing but the working software which is written in any programming language like a Java, .NET, Python, or any programming language. We call as an application. That application we're going to be deploying onto the servers, either maybe physical servers or virtual servers or a cloud servers. After deploying our application on servers, we can able to access that application over internet from our browser as a website. So these are all things we're going to be. These are all things we're going to be implement by helping of DevOps. Okay, fine, good, very good. I'll repeat one more time. What is an application? What is a server? What is an application, please? The working software which is written in any programming language we call as an application. That application we're going to be deploying onto the server side. After deploying onto the server side, so we can able to access that application over internet from your browser as a website. I hope you understood difference between these two. And let us start with what is a time to market. And what is a time to market? Yeah, good morning, Asa. What is the time to market? What is a time to market? Can anybody help me? What is the time to market? For example, if you have a product, the product should be delivered within a shortest time with high quality with low cost is nothing but a time to market. Yeah. Yes, Sunil. Clear. Within a shortest. And moreover, let us discuss with our software level, our application level. So what exactly we're going to be delivering? We're going to be delivering the working software. Within a shortest time. With the high quality. With low failure rate is nothing but a time to market. And what about SDLC? SDLC is nothing but a software development lifecycle. Let us understood this. What is SDLC? What is SDLC, please? Let us understood this. In SDLC, we have several phases or several stages. The first one is analysis, design, and implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. Clear? So this are all stages to deliver the working software for building our website or a software. So for example, I have a business called insurance portal. So can we able to build our insurance portal overnight? No, it will take months and years, but over a period of time it will be complete. But the first thing is analysis. The first thing is analysis. So my business analyst should be analyze what kind of the business and gathering information from my client, and based on that the design will be done and plan will be done. So based on the plan and design, our developers are going to be implemented by any programming language like Java or .NET or Python. And moreover, whether the software is in working or not, and whether my applications are working or not, functions are working or not, as per mitigations. So our tester is going to be verifying by using an automation test cases. Clear? Then so the output will be, the testing team output will be the working software as an application we're going to be deploying onto the server side. After deploying our applications on server side, we can able to access that application as a website from our browser. That's it? No. That's it? No. Whether this application is working or not, we're going to be maintenance and monitoring. So these many stages are available in SDLC. These many stages available in SDLC. SDLC is nothing but a software development life cycle. So many stages. So developers are working, testers are working, all together working. Clear? Right. But on SDLC, what exactly we're going to be as a DevOps? Let us understood today. On SDLC, how exactly we're going to be do? What are the process? What are the things we're going to be do? Let us understood for today. So DevOps. So DEV is nothing but a development. DEV is nothing but a software development. OPS is nothing but an operation. DEV is nothing but a development. OPS is nothing but an operation. The combination of software development plus an operation we call as a DevOps. But as a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities starts from dev environment, ends with an operation. That means we are part of coding, we are part of build the code, we are part of the test the software, we are part of releasing the software continuously, and we are part of deploy, and we are part of operation, we are part of monitoring. But we are not developers, we are not testers. No need to write a single line of code for development, no need to write a single line of script for testing. Clear? I hope you understood very clearly. The combination of dev environment and operation we call as a DevOps. Our roles and responsibilities: coding, build, test, release, deploy, and operation monitoring. Clear? But by using DevOps, we gonna be implement one DevOps process with a set of rules on SDLC. We're gonna be implement a DevOps process on SDLC with a set of rules, set of principles. But while we implementing DevOps process on SDLC, we have to mitigate these two rules. What is time to market? One is time to market, another is add business value. You know very well about this. What is the time to market? I explained clearly. So while we delivering the working software, into the production or operation, clearer, we have to shorten the time. We have to reduce the time and increase the quality and decrease the cost. And decrease the failure rate also is nothing but time to market in DevOps. I hope you very well. So add business value while we're delivering our working software. we have to reduce the cost. That is nothing but add business value. That's it. What is the aim for DevOps? Please, I'll repeat. So, what am I delivering the software within a shortest time? It has to deliver with high quality, with low cost. That is the aim of DevOps. But what industry wants this? What industry wants? But how can able to fulfill? What are the aims of DevOps? We should increase the frequency of deliveries. A number of deliveries should be increased, and it should be speed up. We should be deliver the frequency, and our working software we have to deliver very fast, and we should be improve the frequency of deployment. So number of times we have to deploy on production environment, and moreover we have to increase the quality and decrease the cost and reduce the failure rate. So it is what exactly industries wants. And moreover, we can able to fulfill these all things by helping of DevOps. These are all things we can able to fulfill by helping of DevOps guys, please. But let us discuss about one more slide. So what are the problems are facing current industry? What are all the problems facing current industry? But how can able to fulfill? How can able to resolve by helping of DevOps? Let us discuss about in this thing. Yeah. So what are the first problem, please? Leave after. Yeah, that's what we're going to be learning. DevOps course. Leave after a deployment. Our production wasting. Knowledge wasting. Please. Knowledge wasting. So let us discuss about these are all the problems and how can able to overcome by helping of DevOps we can able to discuss. First one is leave after deployment. Leave after deployment. For example. Leave after deployment. So for example, so we have a developer, we have an operation. As a developer, I'm going to be writing some use case like a Java, maybe login and maybe registration to such page by helping of Java. As a developer, I'm going to be writing one use case like a login page, a registration page, or a such page with the Java or .NET. Clear. My use case is working perfectly in dev environment in my laptop. So very well, there is no issue. Clear. And it is after moving into the testing environment also, there is no issue. Perfectly working. After moving into the production, so there is no issue. Perfectly working from the last 3 months onwards. But today is not working. Please tell me. Who is the first responsible person? Either dev or operation, please. Clear. Who is the first responsible person to diagnose the error? As if I know, I'm not expecting from you. Who is new? I'm expecting from them. Operation, definitely an operation team. Because of they are working in production. They are the people are monitoring or observing and maintenance of the application by operation. That means what I'm trying to tell you, if we got any error on a production environment, the first person's an operation team to diagnose the error. After finding the problem, then they have to redact back to the developer. Sorry, the developer has to fix the issue again, testing again, pre-production again, moving into the operation. That means what I am going to be trying to tell you, So the dev team and operation team has to communicate each other. But between these two teams, it was the huge gap is there, like a concrete wall, like a this concrete wall. This big concrete wall between them. So dev team is fields and operation team is separate from them. The same thing, operation team feels, dev team separate from them. Clearer. They feel each individual. They feel each individual only. But while they communicating, they has to jump this wall. So definitely, is it a wasting time for a communication or not? If it is wasting for communication in the sense of what, definitely it will be delay of delivering working software or not. Delay of delivering working software or definitely obvious, no doubt about it. But what are the solution? What DevOps is? What DevOps is? You're not separate. Dev team, an operation team should work together rather than wasting time for communication. They should be work together like this. This is what exactly after the that's clear. They should be work together. There is no chance of wasting time. Instead of wasting time for communication each other, they should be concentrate on resolving issues as soon as possible. They have to resolve issues, and the working software delivery make it fast. That is aim of DevOps. That is aim of DevOps, guys. Please, I hope you understood very clearly. Then, so by helping of DevOps, so we can able to fulfill and eliminate gap between teams. Clear, guys, please. So what about next problem? War production wasting. War production wasting. So for example, I have one glass of water. I'm pouring until fill. Still, I'm going to be pour the water. Definitely, the water will be overflow. The water will be wasted or not. The same thing in your applications like this. In this application, really are you going to be using all the functionalities? Any application, guys, please. Really are you going to be using all the functionalities? Even your mobiles also. Really? No. Whenever guys, please. That means wastage is there or not? Definitely. How much? Maybe let us consider 10%. The 10% of wastage is there, definitely. So no one using the 10% of functionality in this application. Maybe. Not only this application, any website. That means what I'm trying to tell you. So if you could able to find the 10% as wastage before releasing this product, it was saving of developer time or not, please? Definitely. Developer didn't write a code for wasting of functionality in their application. That means it was saving of developer time or please. It was saving of developer time or definitely. It was saving of developer time. If developer time saved, that means the company's money will be saved. The developer time equal to company's money. That means what I'm trying to tell you, by helping of DevOps, we can able to eliminate the wastages and we can able to fulfill the gap by helping of DevOps. And moreover, knowledge wasting. Listen very carefully, guys. Knowledge wasting. So, for example, one of our friend, Asif is a tester. Asif is working in our team. You are all the team members. Clear or not? Asif A is our team member. He is as a tester is working. He is a very skillful person. He can do anything. Not only testing, he can do programming, he can do administration, he can do anything our project. A to Z. He is an all-rounder of our team. Good, very good. You know very well about testing. He's do very well, and as well as he can able to work on production also. Clear? But right now he is working as a tester in our team. But suddenly in our production team, in operation team, has been facing an issue from the last 1 week onwards. They're struggling. They can't able to fix the issues from the last 1 week onwards. But Asif as a tester, if he got a chance, he can able to fix the issue within an hour. So out of this scenario, I'm going to be asking you one question. Is really or Asif is going to be suits for resolving issue in production? Say yes or no. Is it going to be suits? Can he able to allow to fix the issues in production because of he is a tester? Say yes or no, guys, please. I'm waiting for you, please. Please respond, man. If you can't understand the question, please ask me. I'll repeat. I'll explain one more time. Great. Sleeping, huh? No? Really, is Asif is eligible because of he is a tester? No. The answer is no. Because of he is a tester, he can't able to fix the issues in production. He should be working as a tester, or Asif should be working as a tester. He can't allow to fix the issues in production because of he is a tester. Because that means the Asif knowledge is going to be wasting or not. Definitely. But what are the solution? By using DevOps as a tester, he can able to work in production also. That's what. So Asif knowledge can able to utilize in the DevOps process as a tester. That's what that is my explanation. Right. So the likewise, so many wastages we have, so many problems, so many wastages we can able to eliminate by using DevOps. Let us understand in broader way. So let us compare with, let us explain with this type. So before DevOps, our SDLC process, our software development lifecycle process. So it was like this. Before DevOps, on SDLC, software development lifecycle plan, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. While we delivering the working software, definitely we have to face the problems, errors. To fix the errors, to resolve the problems, definitely we require experts or not? Yeah, obviously. Experts is nothing but what? Increase in the cost. Definitely we have to pay more salaries. Even if we have an expert, identifying the problem, it will take long time. And resolve the issues also, it will take time. So like this, the struggling with is like this. Because let us assume this pipeline. Inside a pipeline, so water is flow. Can we able to visualize whether it is water flow or not? Somewhere is leaked. So to identify the problem is it will take long time. So our employees are very struggling and jumping and hanging there itself. Very difficult to maintain our complex pipeline, like our SDLC without DevOps. Clear, guys, please. But if you are moving into the DevOps, while we be delivering the working software to the production, definitely we are also facing the problem. But thing here is, experts are not required because everything is visualized. So water is transparent. Likewise, our software development lifecycle also, our software delivery also, everything is visualized. So experts are not required. Everything can be able to visualize. What is the problem? Within no time they can able to recognize the problem. And moreover, within less time, we can able to resolve issues also. That is what exactly it is. That would exactly DevOps. So guys, I'm explaining with example for your understanding. How we gonna be learning? How we gonna be learning for 3 months? Clear? How is means 3 months. We're gonna be learning these things. So today's session is what? Why we are learning DevOps? Why? What is the difference? So it is what exactly before. It is a complex things. But why we need to move DevOps? Because of, so we are as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replaced with complex pipeline with transparent. That is the roles and responsibility. As a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replaced with complex pipeline with the transparent pipeline on SDLC. On SDLC. On SDLC, guys, please. Guys, please. I hope you understood it very clearly. So, as a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibility is we have to replace with complex pipeline with transparent pipeline. Clear? Clear? So, the transparent pipeline on SDLC, on software development lifecycle, it is like this. It is a high-level diagram of our DevOps. It is a high-level diagram of our DevOps. So in this diagram, everything is transparent, everything is visualized, and with an automation. With an automation, there is no manual interaction. There is no manual interaction. So from coding to integration, integration to testing, testing to release, release to deploy, deploy to operation. Clear? I'll repeat. As a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities starts from dev environment, ends with an operation. So that means we are part of coding, we are part of integration, we are part of testing, we are part of release, we are part of deploy, we are part of operation. Clear? But we are not part of planning. Never ever part of planning. Clear, guys, please. Let us understood each and every stage what are the roles and responsibilities. Then we can able to understood why we are learning DevOps, what purpose, and how to implement on DevOps transparent pipeline with an automation. Then let us understood very clearly, please. So are we part of planning as a DevOps engineer? No, we are not part of planning. For sure about it. So the BS, business analyst, will do gathering information from the client. That is, those responsibles we are not part of plan. So what about coding? Based on the plan, our developers are going to be implemented by using any programming language like a Java, .NET, or Python. Clear about this, guys, please? Clear? So our developers are going to be writing a code by helping of Java, .NET, or Python, any programming language. Let us go for Java. Sure. How many developers are working in a project? N number of developers. Maybe 5 to 10, 10 to 15, whatever. But developer responsibilities is writing a code. The lines of code we call as a source code or a software. The lines of code we call as a source code or a software. The source code is going to be securing by DevOps. Clear or not? I'll repeat one more time. The developer responsible to writing a code. That code we call as a source code. That code is securing by DevOps engineer. Our roles and responsibilities in dev environment, securing source code after writing a developer. That is our roles and responsibilities. Then after take over the code, we're going to be process it until deployment and operation with an automation process. But how? Let us understood, please. I'll repeat one more time. In dev environment, developers are writing a code. That code we call as a source code. That code is going to be securing in securing in source code controller or version controller or in repositories as a DevOps. But how many developers are writing code? N number of developers. The n number of developer source code we have to integrate. Then only we can call as a comprehensive source code. But how? With an automation. That's what we're going to be using an automation tool called CI server, continuation integration server. By helping of this server and automatically half an hourly, we're going to be integrate all developer source code in an automatic. And automatically we're going to be execute the test cases also. That the Selenium or on automation test cases. If we got an error or a bug, it is navigating back to our developers. Our developers are going to be fix the issue, again integration, again testing. This loop will be repeated until 0 errors, 0 bugs. 0 errors, 0 bugs. That means the testing team output will be the working software as an application without any error, without any bug. That is my first question. What is an application? So the working software as an application. So directly we can't able to deploy in production. We have to halt on a sometime, maybe weekly or monthly. We're gonna be halt and release. We're gonna be halt. That's it. We're gonna be halt the working software on a scheduled date, in a monthly once and weekly once. We're gonna be deploying our working software as an application on production servers, either physical servers or virtual servers or cloud servers. Guys, please. After deploying our application on production servers, we can able to access this application like this. So like Book My Show, like Flipkart, like IRCTCs, like Facebook, like Amazon, like this, and everything. That's right. So release is nothing but a halt. It is not live. Deploy is nothing but a live one. We can able to access like this. So for example, so everything is ready. That means can be deployed directly on production. It may work, it may not be work. That's what. So on release time, our team members like a dev team or operation team, DevOps team, DB team should be work together. All should be approval. Then only we can able to deploy. Jivan Aditya. Clear? So if you directly deploy, it may work, it may not be work. For example, in railway station, train is halt. Some halt is there. So on train is arrived to the your Secunderabad railway station. Clear or not? So passengers get in and get out, whatever may be. So all the passengers get in. All the passengers are ready to journey to go to start our train. And that means so our loco pilot will be release the train from the station. No one. According to the scheduled date, according to the scheduled time, with the green light, then only the train will be passed from the station. So without signal, without schedule, if it is release the train from railway station, definitely it will make an accident. Got this, Jivan, please? Everything is ready, but according to the scheduled time only, it will be moved from train from our railway station. The same concept here also. Everything is ready, but according to the schedule, all approvals, all teams should get together. We're going to be deploying under the production on physical or virtually. Then only there is no issue. If any issue occur, automatically the particular team or particular person is responsible to fix the issue immediately. It is not affecting. It is not it does not disturb or affect our any business in daytime. Clear again, please. Jivan, that is your explanation. Right. So that means the working software is ready. Yeah, we will do that. These all things are responsibilities, Gauda, I'm talking about integration. I'm talking about everything. What I'm trying to tell you, what is our roles and responsibilities in an SDLC by helping of DevOps engineer. That's what we have to deploy. That is our responsibility. We have to integrate it. That's what we have to release. We have to verify testers. Clear. That's what. Clear. Clear. After deploying, we can able to access that application or internet or application or internet. That means it is over. No. Whether this application is working or not, we have to verify. We have to monitor for each and every second. And maintenance and monitoring we call as an operation. So what I said, as a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities starts from dev environment, ends with an operation. So we are part of coding, we are part of integration, we are part of testing, we are part of release, we are part of deploy, we are part of operation. But we are not developers. We are not developers. We never ever write any code. Don't worry. So we are not testers. Clear enough? We are not testers. So we're going to be integrated our test cases which is given by the testers. That's it. We are not writing a code, but we are part of coding. We are take over the code and we're going to be securing the code in a version wide in a report. Guys, please. Gouda. Please. Yeah, that's what. But to implement this DevOps process, this transfer pipeline, we have to learn some tool stack. What are the tool stacks we're going to be learning? Let us understood one by one, please. What are all the tool stack we're going to be learning? So we're going to be discussing. Please wait, guys, please. 1 minute. Let it be long. Yeah. So Git, we're going to be learning Git, guys, please, for handling source code in a dev environment. After writing a code, that code we're going to be securing in Git repositories in a branch. The Java code should be compiled and built by helping of Maven. We're going to be learning Maven. The Java code should be compiled and built. Maven is a build tool, and moreover, it is a project management tool. We're going to be learning for building a tool. For build, we're going to be learning. For build, we're going to be learning Maven. And Jenkins is an automation tool to integrate all the source code, all the tools. So for that, we're going to be learning Jenkins. Jenkins is part of building. Jenkins is part of coding, build, test, and release also, and deploy also. Yeah. So we can able to automate an entire our CI/CD process by helping of Jenkins, guys, please. And we're going to be learning JFrog. JFrog is nothing but a release. JFrog is nothing but a release, guys. Release. JFrog is nothing but a release. This part. So we're going to be halt the working software on a JFrog server as an artifact or else another. Clear. And moreover, we're going to be learning Sonar Cube. The Sonar Cube is a code analyzer. The Sonar Cube is a code analyzer. So by helping of Sonar Cube, whether the developers are following standards or not, whether the followings are using right functions or not, we can able to monitor and give statistics and reports based on that. Clear, guys, please. I hope you understood this. So up to here, Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, Sonar Cube. These are all things we call as a one model. That model we call as a CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery. Clear, guys, please. The next thing. So we're going to be learning Ansible. And Ansible is an automation tool. Ansible is an automation tool. What are the advantages of Ansible, please? By helping of Ansible, we can able to replace with manual configuration process, replaced with an automation process. I hope I understood very clearly. What is an Ansible? Manual configuration process replaced with an automation process. For let us understood this, we have hundreds of servers. We have hundreds of servers, guys, please. Hundreds of servers. We have hundreds of servers. On hundreds of servers, I want to create a file, one file, or else I want to install the software. I want to do installation of software on hundreds of servers. with an automatic. Clear or no? At a time. It is possible by Ansible. At a time, in a single execution, single command, single execution of command, we can able to install software on a hundreds of servers at a time. By helping of Ansible, we can able to orchestration, we can able to provisioning, we can able to change management, we can able to configuration management, we can able to do and deploying our applications also on a servers on a thousands of servers at a time. I hope you understood this. But where to deploy? Where to deploy? I'll explain. I'm going to be asking one more time. By helping of Ansible, we're going to be deploying our application on a thousand servers. Agreed. But those servers, those thousand servers, from where to get? From AWS. Definitely. So we're going to be getting the hundreds of servers or infrastructure what required for application we can able to get from any cloud, Azure, AWS, Google, or virtualization or physically, but we're going to be using AWS cloud. We're going to be using AWS cloud. That's it. How many ways to get a servers? 3 ways, either physical servers or a virtual servers or a cloud server. I agree. 3 types. But how many ways to deploy application? 4 ways, guys. First one is, please, physically we can deploy application. Virtually we can deploy application. Cloud we can deploy application. And moreover, we can deploy application Docker containers also. Clear? Please tell me, what is a Docker container, please? Tell me, what is a Docker container, please? What is a Docker container? So the Docker container is an isolated area, which is specifically deploying our application. Clear? The Docker container is an isolated area. The Docker container is an isolated area, which is specifically deploying for application. So for example, what is an isolation? First of all, it is separate. So which I'm sitting this room is separate from my house or not, please? This room is separate from my house or not? This room is separate with these 4 walls, ceiling and floor. Is separated or not? That means an isolated area. And this room is specifically conducting my classes. Especially I designed this room. For example, don't worry. For example only, this room is specifically designed for conducting a DevOps classes. Clear, guys? Please, I hope you understand. Same way, our container is also an isolated area, a separate environment for deploying our application. Clear, guys? Please, I hope you understood very clear. Clear? Yes. If not understood, don't worry. We'll explain very detailed manner in our Docker session. We're going to be discussing more than two weeks of Docker. Don't worry. Clear? But so you have to remember, as of now, Docker is a container for deploying our application. That is the point. Please remember, please. But these Docker containers, no, in virtual server, in cloud server, we will take a cloud server. On top of we're going to be creating a containers. On top of we're going to be deploying our application. You're right, Gouda. Clear? Yeah. But these containers, a number of containers, the containers, for example, in a ship, we have a number of containers. Clear or no? Clear or no? In a ship, we have a number of containers. But those containers, how can able to manage with the captain of the ship or not? Steering. Ship of the steering end. They look like these or not? Kubernetes. By helping of Kubernetes, we can able to manage our Docker containers, scaling of containers, orchestration, HA, desired state. Clearer. And these are all things we can able to HA by using Kubernetes on Docker contents. On Docker contents, we're going to be learning Kubernetes also. And moreover, we're going to be learning Vagrant. We're going to be learning Vagrant is a provisioning tool. By helping of Vagrant, we can able to create a virtual machines in Dev environment. It's nothing but a laptop. Easily we can able to create a virtual machines in our laptop, in our Windows environment. That's why. And finally monitoring an operation. For that, we're going to be learning Nagios. Nagios is a system monitoring. Like we can able to monitor like a RAM, CPU, motherboard. So whether the server is up and down, whether it's a ping or not, we're going to be monitored by helping of Nagios. And moreover, we deploying our application. The application is going to be generating logs. Those logs we're going to be monitoring by our ELK. ELK is nothing but a ELK, Elastic Log Stacks Hibernate. So by helping of ELK, we're going to be monitor our application logs. That we calling as a log monitoring, or else we calling as a application monitoring. Both are same. Log monitoring or application monitoring, both are same. But we're going to be HU by helping of ELK. So these are all the tools we're going to be learning in DevOps. Clear enough? And by helping of these are all tools, we're gonna be implement our DevOps process. Clear? Any questions, please? So to learn this, we require Linux basics. We require Linux basics. So the course, so we're gonna be covering in this DevOps plus AWS plus Linux basics with the shell script. Clear as this. This is what I said. DevOps around maybe 2 months. It will take around maybe 2 months. And AWS we're going to be covering for 1 month. You know very well about, we'll cover in Linux and plus shell script, maybe within exist somewhere else in it. That's it. But it will take around maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Shell script plus Linux. So these are all duration of course. Our class timings, this is duration of our course. This is what I'm covering. Okay. And moreover, so the class timings is 6 to 7 AM, Monday to Saturday. So it will exactly. So our course details. So do you have any question? Please ask me. If you want to go through our course content, I'll share my link, please. So please take it course content, full details and what are the course content we're covering. Let me open one more time, please. So it is pasted in our Durga soft. Yeah, obviously, Jivanaditya. Obviously. Please wait. Let me show my content. So we got a link, but I forget where I paste. But you can able to get it from our DurgaSoft solutions. DurgaSoft solution you can able to get from it. Yeah, you can able to see once our content. What are the topics we're going to be covering in DevOps? What are the topics we're going to be covering in AWS? Let us look once. But let me show in document. These are all the tools. Just overlook it, please. It is not enough to read, please, but But to go through my content in DevOps portal, sorry, Durga solution portal, please. Definitely as a DevOps engineer. Gowda, you are become a DevOps engineer. You want to stand as a DevOps engineer with a 3 please. You look at one my course. And AWS also we're going to become. These are things. This is syllabus of AWS. So AWS also we're going to be covering more than 7 pages of content. Please look at once. Then we'll continue with more at the same time. Do you have any question? Ask me in the chat bar, or else we will meet tomorrow at the same time. Sir, I do not have experience related to DevOps, but I do. Yeah, we can switch from one technology to other technology. You can able to switch. You can show. You can show, guys, please. Gowda, please. Yeah. You can able to switch. You can able to show that particular 3 years of experience as a DevOps engineer. You can able. Yeah, fine. Any questions, please, guys, please. So, a 3 place hand. You can able to, you can up to 6 years also, but 3 is sufficient. Directly DevOps. We're going to be start asking if we are going to be start DevOps. We're going to be start DevOps. CI/CD directly. Linux will be covered in these evening sessions. Yes. I will engage the Linux in. Don't worry. I will engage Linux also. Who are all new, who don't know Linux, please let me know. I'll engage with them. I will take care of that. Don't worry. Who doesn't know Linux basics? What are the Linux? What is how to create a files and file? What are the file? How to create a file? How to create a directory? Don't worry. I'll engage with them. Who knows? Don't worry. Okay, guys. If you have any question, ask me, or else we will wind up this. Yeah, we will ask it. Yeah. I will ask it, please. Definitely. Sahu, today we understood DevOps. Tomorrow we will understood AWS. Then we can differ. Tomorrow, after discussion about AWS, then distinct between DevOps and AWS, we'll discuss tomorrow. Clear? Today we understood only DevOps. Tomorrow we're going to be discussing AWS. Then we compare with both of them. I will explain by tomorrow. End of the session by tomorrow we will discuss. Yeah, real time. Everything is real time. So every class we have a 15 to 20 minute theoretical. The next thing, everything I'm going to be practical. Each and every module we have one real time task. Gowda, each and every task we have one real time task. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We will meet tomorrow. What is the tomorrow session? What is AWS? That is tomorrow session. So please join for tomorrow. Don't forget, because of tomorrow we're going to be discussing what is AWS. Thank you. Thank you, guys.